Greetings, fellow Thulians. The expert land of Thule is of course more of the land of Thule, only for the expert rules. Now you have a lot more detailed information about each realm and the rulers, and the hexes they control, and the income they gain from it, and the influence they have, and so forth. A piece here about how you should record history. And when you do, by the way, you have a sheet here for recording historical events. You can do that using this sheet. Then you can of course download or take a copy of it if you want. Here you have the, if you are a game master and want to do it quickly, not spend too much time on it, you can do that using these preset values. In the expert land of Thule, you also have rules for terrain manipulation. The game master can check every 30 years if a bog or open hex has turned into a forest naturally. And even if it's not adjacent to forest hex, there is still a chance for this to happen. You can drain a bog if you have a bog hex in your realm and you really don't want a bog hex in your realm. And this will take 10 years and you have some reduced income from that. You can plant a forest, you can turn an open or a bog hex into a forest. And the problem is of course that if you have a forest hex and you use it and you're not an elf, it will turn into an open or bog hex after some time. Automatically turn into an open or bog hex because you cut down all the trees in the end. So you might actually want to plant forests as well, unless you want to get rid of all the forests. You can do it quickly, you can do it intentionally, you cut down, intense forestry, just cut down all the trees, give you more income for some short time, and then you have an open or a bog hex. And they turn into bog hexes often because that is how nature works. Often if you remove the trees, you don't get rid of all the humidity from the ground and it turns into a bog instead. Slash and burn is a technique that most of you probably know, where you simply burn down the vegetation in a very short while. So you can turn a forest hex very quickly into an open or a bog hex. Slavery. There are of course rules for slavery here. Slavery was a reality in the past and therefore it is a reality in this game, because this game is based on the past. And you have rules for how slave populations are, how they will decrease, because often they run away or they are mistreated and die and so forth. You have rules for slave revolts, because if you have a lot of slaves, the more slaves you have, the bigger the chance for a slave revolt. And what happens then is that the slaves, there you have rules for that, pick up weapons and attack. They don't like you, they want to kill you. And of course you also have rules for female slaves. They are not... This is, by the way, modified for the... This is the proofreading copy, so this is not the correct copy always. This has been modified. Anyway, you have rules for slaves, and of course, if you have slaves, someone is going to buy and sell slaves. And what are they going to pay for them? You have rules for that. Female slaves will be worth more if they are beautiful, obviously. And to some this might be ironically fitting, but the next time I will talk about marriage and proposals and such. Thank you for watching.